Dum, dum. Oh boy. Sorry about that, guys. Can you hear me? Are you back in chat? Oh boy. Okay. Thanks for being patient with me. There's always some sort of technical problem at the beginning. Sweet, awesome. Thank you, souls. I appreciate it. Monica, are you still in the chat, my lady? Alright, give me 1 second. Thanks for bearing with me. Almost got this fixed. Oh, jeez. It's odd. I'm not fine. I'm trying to make sure it's on YouTube. Let me see here. 8 minutes ago. No, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah. So somehow I opened a browser with with the video just to make sure everything was working on like that end of things, and it caused an endless feedback loop on my end and I could not make it stop. So unfortunately I had to restart the broadcast, but hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. Go. Let's see here. All right. How are you guys doing? I have it snowing on my screen because it is snowing like crazy here. I'm not sure if it's snowing where you guys are at, but we have a huge snow wave coming through. Okay, still on the waiting screen. Oh no. Ugh. Goodness gracious. You might have to fast forward a bit, Christina. That might be what's going on for you. I had to restart the stream. Oh, all right. There we go. There we go. All right. I need to refresh this. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna... This is the pains of learning how to stream. This is how it goes. Let's see. Live chat. Come on. Oh, goodness. Yes. I do have something I am going to work on today once I get everything up and running here. Okay, maybe it's this one. Refresh. Do I need to? Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay, 1 second. Everything's so finicky. Okay, where are we at? Appreciate you guys being patient with me. Okay, that's connected. Okay. Please pull up the live chat. Cannot get the chat back up for some reason. Oh boy. If anyone wants to know what it's like starting off as a streamer, I've done a little bit of this, but this this unfortunately happens no matter how many times you stream. There we go. Oh. Hey Slick, welcome to the chat. There we go. I'm seeing everybody's messages now. Oh man, we have quite the bit of snow coming down here right now. There we go. Okay. Thanks, Christina. If anybody wants to know where I had my avatar made and done, I have all of her links down in my description box. I came up with the initial concept, but she kind of gave it the finesse that it needed and the digital aspect that I am still learning, actually, and what I'm going to be working on today. Let me see here. Let me pop out. Can I? Let's see. Good news. I have a new computer. It just came in today. Oops, that is not what I wanted. And so hopefully I won't just be drawing. I'll be able to play games and stuff with you. I have a great emote for gaming, and today we're gonna just be doodling a little bit. I'm very excited. Let's see here. So I think this is about as good as I'm going to get everything to work, I think, for now. The bumps and scratches along the way never hurt anybody. Let's see here. Do. Also, let me know if the background music's a little too loud. It's pretty quiet on my end, but it seemed kind of loud when I pulled it up on my phone. Do. And then we're gonna pause that. There we go. Let me show her. Pop out chat. There we go. Copy that. Trying to get it so you guys can see my chat log on screen. Go live chat. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Fly. Okay. Do. Oh, there it goes. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. Oh man. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh. Today, what I'm gonna work on, I am actually been really wanting to, one of the ways I've been learning digital and using tricks and tools that I've learned is I'm redoing a lot of my, not a lot of them, but like a handful of my old traditional pieces. I'm giving them like a new fresh look and kind of updating them in Procreate to make some new prints that I'm working on selling selling on my website. So thank you. I appreciate all of you for even being here and being supportive. I am very awkward. I've always been awkward, and it's not going to change here, and I have to be okay with that. Let's see here. Okay. Do. Chat. Nope, that's not. Okay, well, I will figure it out next time, but I'm sorry if you can't see the chat on screen, but I'm going to thanks, Monica. I'm just gonna get started. So to give an example of what I've been doing, let me pull it up here. One second. Okay, might be easier if I do this. Here we go. Layout. Yeah, here we go. Pull this up really quick. Might have to do get rid of filler background. There we go. All right, it's not. Where is my iPad? Give me one sec, guys. Where is it? My iPad has disappeared. Give me one second. Okay. Close that. Where's that at? Well, there should be an yeah, there should be an iPad there. Gosh darn it. Yeah, we got that. What's going on? Desktop. Well, for some reason it got rid of it, so let's put it back. Right. Do 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 do. Okay, I had this all set up beforehand, and it's giving me trouble. Oop. Aha! There it is. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's see here. Aha. Okay, and this is going to come down here. How to be a VTuber 101 live here right now. Okay, put this. Chat rules. Right there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was trying to pull up first. Okay, might have to adjust this as time goes on. All right. Hey, Maya, welcome to the stream. Thank you. Lots of technical difficulties. I got in an endless speaking loop with myself on the original stream that I had like scheduled and everything, so I had to reboot it. So, yeah, so for what I'm working on is, this character right here, this is Cherry. I think I drew her back in like 2017, I think, maybe 2018. I was still really, really getting into the groove of getting back into my art. I really didn't put a lot of time into my art for a long time because I thought I didn't have a lot of support, or I felt like it was like a waste of time. No one really ever made me feel like, it was the one thing I was good at, and I didn't really feel like I got a lot of support, even in like school and whatnot. Hey, Lixie, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, awesome. I appreciate everybody showing up to the stream. I really do. Thank you. So this one on the left, the picture on the left, that's the original like scanned image. It's all colored pencil, and it doesn't look terrible, but unfortunately, when you scan a lot of traditional stuff in, it kind of gets washed out. And at the time, this was as best as I can do with my art abilities and where I was at. And nowadays, I'll pull up another example later. I've gotten a lot better at really bringing out the pigment in my colored pencils, so that way I don't necessarily always need to digitally fix them. But I thought for fun, and So for fun, for my learning process, I have been going through some of my old drawings like this, and this one on the right is where I ended up after digitally kind of refreshing it. And so yeah, so that's what we're doing today. I think this was a good first attempt on this character right here. And today I am working on, let's see here. I'm working on Hollow Knight. So this one might be a little bit, this one took me forever to complete because of all the mushrooms. So I'm not sure if I'm going to painstakingly go through all the mushrooms and kind of smooth them out a little bit. But this is the one I wanted to kind of like fix up a little bit and add some cool, maybe add some more shadowing and highlights to kind of show, like I was trying to create a tunnel-like atmosphere with the dark blue being more of the foreground. Let me there we go, fit it to the screen like that. But I don't think I quite got the look I went for, but it was definitely one of the most oh, thank you, Monica. I appreciate it. I really do. This is I promised myself I would really try with the streaming stuff this year, and I'm gonna stick to it. I will say, like, with like all the technical difficulties I had just now, that's just like a one little blip of like why I was like, man, I was so gung-ho about doing this last year, and there was just a ginormous learning curve. Hey Kyle, thanks for stopping in the stream. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited to put the computer together on Wednesday. We had some technical difficulties, but we're here. We're doing good. But where was I? Oh, there goes my brain. But yeah, so not only like learning how to use OBS, you know, I got a really nice VTuber that's very easy to use. I had to figure out how to like load it into the thing, and I'm still pretty new at digital art, so it's kind of harder to record doing traditional art. I normally will take pictures of each stage in my process, but digital art is definitely a little bit easier to do while streaming. But yeah, so a lot of learning curves between, and if there's something that I like to like be honest about with people is like I'm very self-conscious about my my ability, like my how smart I am, or like my ability to do things, because as my description says, I'm late diagnosed autistic with an ADHD, pretty bad ADHD, and I've used my art the last like I don't know, 7, I always kind of change the numbers. I started in like 2017, but like 7 years or so, to do something for myself and to use it as a way to discover things about myself. So that's been really important to me, and that was another thing I kind of had to like sit on, because it's real easy to get all hung up about like, oh, I gotta be posting all the time and I gotta have like the numbers and the metrics and so but but yep, thanks, Monica, I appreciate it. I'm definitely I'm a millennial, and man, my age is showing, because I used to be able to keep up with technology pretty well, but I'm struggling a little bit. But yeah, so that's what I wanted my channel to be about, is I'm just sharing my art process with you guys. Obviously, I'm gonna get some gaming in there too with a new computer. Thank you, Souls, I appreciate it. Let me give you guys an example. I know I'm rambling now. This will happen every stream. I will probably get off tangent and off topic quite a bit. I'm hoping to find more ways to engage with everybody, and do stuff. I've been kind of studying other streamers and like what are some cool things to do. And now that I'm a little more confident with the digital art, I might be able to do like little like sketch requests type streams. Or I was thinking, you know, because I just got this computer, I'm definitely going to need to pay it off. I was thinking of doing like little $10 like quick boom, like simple headshots or something. But real quick, as an example, whoops, boop-a-doo. Let me go back here. Where's my finished projects? Here we go. So this particular, you might have seen this one before. Whoopsies, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So this one, it was pretty recent, within the last year, and there's a bit of a difference in like saturation and color, because what I do now is I put an alcoholic marker base down for all my traditional drawings, and it has allowed me to, you know, layer the colored pencils on top in a way that just are really striking. And basically what I'm trying to fix digitally with some of my old stuff, there you can see there's not much, like you don't see much of the grain of the paper. It's like really filled in, it's really smooth, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, so I just, for now, one of my major projects is kind of fixing up some of these old pictures, and then I do have a coloring book that I'm working on, that I've started like in a sketchbook. I got like five or so pages kind of roughly mapped out. But yeah, I'm hoping this is a good start. I might do these Monday nights, just starting out, just to see how it goes, and just kind of chill and draw. And then maybe on Friday evenings, I might add some gaming stuff. So I appreciate everyone here. I'm gonna stop rambling, which is what I always do. But I want to hear how you guys are. What are you guys up to? How's the start of your week going? Got any cool plans? Talk to me. All right, so let me do this. Okay, I'm on the right. Okay. Currently, so what I'm currently working on is the very background. So here's a great example of like how it looks. Like I tried really hard to push the color pencil pigment into the paper. I use a blender pencil, but like sometimes it's just not enough. Having the marker base down first fills in the grain of the paper so much better. Let's see, I don't have much now. I'm just on winter break from school, so I'm catching up on sleep. Dude, sleep is like golden currency for me. I've spent like the last year like soul searching, not just for doing this, but just like for myself and a lot of my hang-ups and whatnot. And a lot of the issue was severe depression. I was diagnosed with that along with all the myriad of stuff. And I had just been that way for so long. I didn't know like any other way to be. And so I finally was able to I took like a genetic test, found some stuff that worked for me, and it's been like kind of like night and day. I have a lot more bandwidth than I used to, and I don't feel like this heavy pressure on me. So like I'm a big advocate for mental health and taking care of yourself, and sometimes it does take medication, and that's a-okay. Therapy is great, medication could be great, everyone's different, and that's what I hope everyone that is different feels welcome here in my stream. It's very important to me. So something I am gonna have to get used to is drawing and talking at the same time. If I tried to slow the chat down just enough so I can be able to read everybody's messages. Yes. Yes, you young lady, Monica, you are very, I admire you very, very much. You're doing so much more than I ever would have as at your age, so keep doing it. Ooh. Being cozy at home, heck yeah. it's so I don't even know if I should have made it snow on my stream. I'm just bringing the icky stuff from outside. Oh man. Let's see, make sure I'm using the right brush before I go into this. Here we go. Oh, yeah, my plan is to smooth a little bit of this out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do these hundreds of mushrooms that I did. But then I'm gonna hopefully add a layer of some like shadowing to create more like they're in a cave. So we will see if I can do that. Oh, yes. Yes, Souls is someone that I know from another Discord, from another VTuber, Pixie, the one who made Lady Pixel Heart. She made my VTuber. She has a great community there and has graciously like had certain spots in her Discord for me to kind of like share stuff and like meet other people. It's been really nice. Also, if I spin this canvas around way too much, please let me know. I am left-handed, and I'm so used to having the drawing pad in my lap or whatever and turning it every which way. I might have to just invest in some sort of stand or something to prop the iPad up better, but right now I just have a case that has like a way for it to like set upright for me to draw on, but I tend to spin the canvas around a little too much. So let me know if I'm making anybody sick. Oh yeah, with this new computer I'm going to be able to play probably almost anything. So I'm definitely thinking some Lethal Company. I know that's really popular right now, but it looks really fun. I am a scaredy cat, so if you guys are okay with me screaming, and I'm gonna try not to curse because I'm gonna try to keep it family friendly, PG-13 on here. But I'm really excited. This new computer is gonna allow me to do a lot of things that I've been really wanting to do. I'm really grateful the computer I do have currently, because it was very kindly put together with old parts. I have a friend who's very into collecting old computer parts, and basically, besides like I spent maybe $150, but he like put this whole thing together, and the fact that it can do what it can do, that's amazing. I don't curse at all. I'll try not to curse, Souls. I might have to do a gosh, I might have to do like a charity thing, because I have a bad potty mouth, and I'm gonna try so hard. I learned too many bad words here on Earth, darn it. Yeah, that's a really good point, Monica, that in order to do stuff like this, it does take like a support system, and it takes a lot of like me connecting with other people, you know, and you can't just expect things to fall into your lap. Oh, 5 cents 5 cents for every bad word. Oh man. Okay, you know what, 5 cents might be good, but maybe I'll do a charity stream like that where because I'll play a scary game, or I'll do something, because I'll probably add up quick and we could donate some money to charity. I wasn't able to do Tiltify the Thankmas this year. It was a little too much on my plate, but man, that was the coolest thing to ever to be able to do last year. Was raise money for a good cause. And thank you, Monica, for being the top donor for that. I hope that you liked your print. Once these are all done and updated, these pictures I'm working on, I will most likely, or I will be putting them on my website that I've been building. I've been using Squarespace. It allows me to customize things on mobile and desktop. So there's been a lot of stuff in the background that I've been doing this last year, and And sometimes it feels like, you know, I was getting a little hard on myself, like, oh, I'm not, man, I should get this down by now. But like, if I know myself or anything, you have to, like, just repetition. It takes time. This is like a whole new thing. And I'm always too hard on myself. Oh, I'm so glad that they do. I will, when I get, since Cherry is all updated, she's already on my website. Once I gotta send some test prints out. I'm gonna try to get them printed from some other places to see how they look. I will give you an updated copy if you'd like. But my prints are gonna start at, they are usually, currently they're about 11 by 15. They're like a small poster size. I'm hoping to experiment and figure out some different sizes. Eventually I might branch out to other like things like I don't know, t-shirts, cups, stuff like that. But I'm a long ways off. I'm one person doing all this stuff, and it's gonna take some time. And I have this I need to get there now attitude. It's like I have all these ideas. I want to get there now. Oh, thanks, Slick. I appreciate it. 2024 has been good so far. My husband just got an awesome promotion. He's actually heading out to New York tomorrow. I'm very proud of him. And I promised myself this year, as I guess you can call it a New Year's resolution, that I am gonna really put forth the effort. You know, I had to sit down and really think about how do I make time, because I do work part-time. I'm not trying to, at least currently, use this as another source of like my main income or anything. I do have a job, and I have it balanced in just the right way that I might be able to, you know, I keep my work days, whether I'm streaming or at work, I keep them on work days, and I'll have my days off and still time with like friends and family and stuff. Let's see here. Ooh, tote bag or tumbler. That sounds like a great idea. Let's see. My New Year's resolutions have no chips and pop for a year. Hey, I definitely have an easier time with the pop than I do chips. If you do not take the bag of chips away from me, it's gonna disappear. I used to be that person that like made fun of people for drinking like diet soda or like zero sugar soda, and here I am, you know, was it 35 this year? Yeah, I can't drink the sugary sodas anymore. They make me feel sick. I get like halfway through one, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm done. Oh, good. Let's shrink that down a little bit. Anybody else got some cool New Year's resolutions? I know they can kind of be cheesy to some people, but it is like, all right, it's the beginning of the year. I can reset. I actually did have a question for you guys. So, right over here, the spider in the spider web. I don't hate it, but I kind of just added it last minute, trying to, you know, these two characters are bugs of some sort, and I was trying to just like add some more like you know, like webs or something like that, but I'm not sure if it really fits in with the picture, and I was thinking of removing it completely, but I would like your guys' opinion from there. And then eventually I just, you know, I go through the recipe book like, oh, what do I want to make today, and I just get the ingredients myself. So, do you think it looks more spiders? Hi, Brian. Thanks for coming into the chat. Things look nice and it looks very nice with the spider. Okay. All right. All right. You guys convinced me. I'll keep it in. This is so nice. I really appreciate you guys being here. Having, I think the hardest part is, one of the hardest parts when you're starting is like, you know, you can't expect everyone to be in your chat all the time or be there or whatnot, because things happen. People have lives and stuff they're going to do. But man, I have a hard time talking to myself. You know, I do that enough in my head. I don't know if I should be doing that out loud. You just want to take care of yourself and protect your serenity. If I know you, you are absolutely going to do that. Ain't no one getting in your way. You are a very determined person. I really like that about you. Oops. Ooh. Do 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 do. Oh, look at all these pixels. It's so pixely. Do do. I think maybe another fun idea, because I really want to engage with you guys. You know, if there's like a sort of challenge you guys think I'd be interested in doing, because one of the issues is I don't draw nearly enough. I should be drawing a lot more than I am, and I was hoping that doing these streams on like Monday night would really kind of push me, because I do draw, but probably not as much as I should as far as like wanting to get better. So if there's any like fun like art challenges, let me know. You can, I'm trying to figure out where I can have you guys post stuff. You can always send me suggestions to my email. It's jiffyleeartistry@gmail.com, or if you're on my Instagram, you can send me a message there. I will take personal messages until it gets a little out of hand, because I'm not expecting this to blow up or anything, but I'm definitely on Instagram quite a bit, or Facebook. Let's see. Oh, you been watch. Oh, Spy. Oh, right. The next season of Spy Family's out. I love that anime. It is so cute and it's so fun. I think if no one's seen it, absolutely go watch Spy X Family. It's very silly. It's something I wasn't expecting. It's so wholesome, but and fun. Let's see here. What is this in here? Let's see. Okay. Well, I do think I need to give a shout out. So my a lot of my best friends are in this chat, and the Jay, aka Slick Getaway, he's over on Instagram. He's probably one of my oldest followers, almost since I like started my Instagram page. So I really appreciate your support, Slick, and that you're still here. It is all this stuff is like really overwhelming. I'm still getting used to it. Oh, design a tattoo for you, you say, Monica. I can possibly do that. I think as you know, eventually my website will have stuff to sell, but I think as for me getting better as an artist, I do need to like take on some challenges like that. So like that sounds like a great idea. I will add it to my I'm gonna make a list of art challenges, so I will do that. Oh right, there was a movie. Did the movie just come out, or is it on Crunchyroll? Souls ? Let's see. I don't know why I said question. I know why I said question mark. I use my speech to text so much, and I have to say the word question mark to end my sentence with a question mark. There's that ADHD brain. That's so nice. See if I... Oh man. Yep. Oh yes. Multitasking, not a strength of mine. Let's get drawing and talking at the same time. I can do it. I'll get used to it. And then, yes, Souls, I appreciate you. I know you're kind of newer to my stuff. I appreciate that your interest, and I hope you enjoy your time here. I really wanted to create a space because the internet is crazy and full of a lot of stress, more stress than I think anybody should be like digesting. Like there's no way we can digest it all, and really just kind of wanted to give a space where people can like relax a little bit and have some fun, and just kind of talk about my art and my journey, because self-discovery has been probably one of the most rewarding things. My cousin told me one time, like, hey, why don't you draw what you feel? I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Like, how do I do that? And I'm thinking like, oh, it needs to be some abstract emotional piece and blah, blah, blah. And like, no, what I found out, so before I found out I was autistic, one of my first characters I ever created was actually like in my early 20s. She's tattooed on my back, actually. Her name is Ekna, and let me pull her up really quick. She is an alien. Are you surprised? I'm not. Not now, anyways. Here we go. Oh, darn it. There we go. So yeah, this is her. I drew her multiple times in my early 20s, and one of the big things was like, she doesn't have a mouth. She communicates like, you know, telepathically or emotionally, which like something I kind of like wish I can do, because I just can't read people for the life of me sometimes, and wish I can understand people. And I've always been connected to like anything sci-fi or alien. Yeah, she's very important to me, and I definitely want to give her like a little bit of an update sometime soon. But this what you see now in front of you, this is Jiffy. This is me. I do have another name, but this is the alias that I like to go by. This is something I kind of feel a little more like connected to. And my current avatar is inspired by, I don't know if anyone, I know some of you have, Daft Punk made an album in like 2001. It's called Discovery, and it was animated by a Japanese animator named Leiji Yatsumoto. And there was the song One More Time. Music got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate. That song. I saw the blue aliens who were the main cast in that this animated film to this music, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. So that's where the blue skin comes from. And I just like rainbows and purple and hearts. But yeah, so I always kind of connected, feeling kind of otherworldly. I like to joke around that my human side, you know, I was born here on Earth, actually from outer space, and I've just grown up learning human culture, which is very hard for me because I don't always understand it. Oh man. You guys said the music's okay for you? It's not too loud? I'm trying to make sure it's not like overbearing. Do 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 do. Do do. Okay. Yeah, you can see how much work I get done. I do better with drawing when I'm able to just kind of like zone out and like hyper focus. So I apologize if you feel like you're staring at the same space for hours on end. I want to make sure everyone's enjoying their time, whether, you know, just enjoying the chat or what they're watching. Let's see here. Good music. Yeah, I linked the music. I have also linked in the description, or at least it should be. I hope so. Oh crap, I should make sure. Oh no, let me see here. Oh no, I don't think I did. Oh goodness. It should have, the original stream had it linked. It's called Stream Cafe, I think? Oh man, hopefully I won't get copy struck. Oh no, that's the last thing I wanted to happen. Hopefully it'll let me edit the video after I'm done broadcasting. Or I can send them a quick message. I normally have everybody credited in my description, but I lost that when I just broadcast it again. Oh no. Let's see. Is there any way? Oops, nope. Well, fudge. Fudgy fudge fudge. See? No cursing. No cursing, not yet. Let's see. Yeah, eventually, I think as long as the chat stays kind of small, I may need some, like, moderation, but so far so good. When I first started streaming last year, there was a couple of people in there kind of spamming the chat. Okay, edit video. Here we go. Can I do it right now? Ooh, I can. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Let me fix this, as I want to make sure that people are being credited while I'm streaming. 1 second. Alright. That, okay. Pause that. There we go. Let's copy pasta this. Yeah, Stream Cafe. That is the name of... There we go. Paste. Let's see. Hashtag VTuber. PNGTuber. Slash. Nope. Slash. There we go. There we go. Changes saved. Alright, hopefully you guys can see it now. There we go. Go back to my channel. Woo. Go. Alright, let me see here. Let's take a peek and see if it worked, huh? Alright. Where would I find it? Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's a little goofed up, but it is there. Let's see if I can fix this here. Oh man. Art bringing. Oh goodness gracious. Wow, it is super goofed up there. Oh man, what did I do? Let's try this. Copy. Thank you for being patient with me, guys. For that. Tap, tap, tap. Alright, let's try this. What is going on? Man, it is is happening. Oh, I see. Okay. I'll probably just have to fix this after I'm done streaming. Oh no. Okay. Let me see. I will fix it after the stream. Thank you for being patient. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. 11. Yes, no copyright issues there. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was crediting, the person who made my VTuber and then the music, because Stream Cafe is really, really sweet. As long as you give them proper credit down in your description, they have nice, fun, free music for you to use. In my book, that's deep. No, I like your catchphrase, Souls. Being awesomeness and coolness is an awesome catchphrase. Let's see here. Okay. I will fix that. Yeah, all of the links for Lady Pixel Heart are all broken. I will fix that after the stream. Let's see here. All right, back to drawing. Let's see. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll open the floor to you guys. Do you have any questions for me? I have no issues really talking about myself. I will let you know if it's too personal or not, but if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I definitely want to do a karaoke stream. I just got to figure out what's the best way to do that again without like copyright stuff, because I love singing. Hydrate here 1 second. Here we go. My favorite piece of art. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Oh, what is my... Oh, darn, that's a tricky one. My latest one is that Lucy picture, but if we were going back in time a little bit, when I feel like I was really starting to get my groove, would be, let me see. Oh, I'm stuck between two of them. Oh gosh, which one should I pick? Gosh darn. Okay, I'll show two of them. Give me 1 second here. So, where's the first one? So, this is probably one of my favorite ones. In kind of, there's some similarities in like alien bug-like characters. This is Nebula. She is a galactic bee who spreads the galaxy with happiness. She pollinates the galaxy. I created her when I was like feeling really down, and I'm like, man, I just want to draw something so happy that like I can't help but smile. Was it Mona Lisa? It is definitely, we have a wonderful art museum here where I live, and I love going occasionally and just being so taken aback from 18th and 19th century paintings. There's a French artist I really like, and I always say his name wrong. Oh gosh, I can't say his name. Look up the painting The Return of Spring. That is probably my favorite painting. It is ginormous, and I cannot believe the level of realism and detail that this guy does. So this is one of my favorites. This is on the deck for being updated and cleaned up, because I feel like this one shouldn't take me too long. I really want to fill in that white space in the back. I had a good friend tell me one time, don't leave any white space unless it's intentional. And I thought I was being intentional, but I think it really throws off the whole image. So I'll be refinishing this one. And then, what's the other one? There's this one. So I did this as a commission for a friend. This one's definitely, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's definitely my favorite in a sense. Like, I really pushed myself. I feel like I haven't been pushing myself as much recently, but like to do a full illustration. This is from Ori and the Blind Forest. This is like the promotional photo. But definitely could have done a lot better, but for not doing a lot of full illustrations, I thought I did pretty good. Let's see, what was the other one I was thinking? Where is it at? Ah, here we go. This one. This is probably one of my absolute favorites. I'm excited to kind of clean this one up. There's some things I can't quite fix, like her poor little broken arm there. That's so tiny, and her head is so big. But I love Sailor Moon growing up, and I always loved this little cute love story with Helios and Chibiusa, and I really wanted to do something that captured that, and again, pushing myself to do something with the background. Doing backgrounds is something probably after I like kind of figuring out a little bit of drawing, like, oh, I want to take my drawings to the next level. Sorry if I'm going off on a tangent, I do that. This picture right here, this one, gosh, it has my old signature on it. Probably 2017, maybe, yeah, 2017. This whole background used to be completely white. There was nothing else in it. It was just her. And you can see how much I use so much of my colored pencils trying to fill in all this, see all this graininess. I can avoid this a lot now by putting, again, the marker base down and then putting my colored pencils and layering them on top. It not only saves me time, but it saves like pressure on my hand, because I was just like, oh, come on, fill in the grain of the paper. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Monica. It's that was part of the self-reflection, is like, why did I start doing any of this in the first place? And it was to find myself. It was to express myself, because emotions are hard for me. Expressing myself can be really hard. And I found that I could express myself through, and I completely glossed over this earlier, express myself through character creation. I have been making a lot of characters subconsciously that were representations of myself, and I realized that later. I like to bring this one up because it's always fun. This is Cherry. So originally, let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Where are you? Not in here. Which folder are you in? Oh, goodness. Before and after? Nope, not that one. So, gosh, I thought I had a picture of it somewhere. Maybe it's here. I do not. Darn. Okay, so, the original... Oops, sorry. Maybe it's in here? Nope. Okay, that's alright. The original drawing, let's open this one, was done when I was like, it was probably like 18, 19 years old. And the girl that I drew, she had a cupcake dress. So she was very, very like thin and like holding a cupcake delicately in her hands, like, oh, cupcake. And I was just trying to, you know, and it wasn't bad. I drew, I'll have to find the original. Let me see if I can, gosh, I can describe things, but I just like having images to just show what I'm talking about. Let me go to my Instagram. I know I have it on there. Let's see, how far back? How far back will I go? There she is. Here we go. Okay, so this was the original drawing. And it's really not bad. I was like 18, 19-ish years old, and I think it's really cute and really beautiful. And then years later, like I've always struggled with my body positivity. So I'm very self-conscious. It's definitely gotten a lot better. I've had a lot of things in life happen that helped me better that part of myself. But I'm a little bit on the I'm healthy. I'm a little bit on the curvier side. I was really ashamed of all like the weight I gained. I've had friends I thought were friends. They make fun of me. I really, among other things, I won't get to, TMI, but like, yeah, I really struggle with my body image. And so I thought it'd be funny to take this drawing and what if she ate all the cupcakes in the picture and now you have Cherry. Obviously it looks like clothes shrunk. She's a little chubbier and she looks like she's enjoying that cupcake. And I like eating. I like food. And I now have a healthier relationship with food. But like, I've been drawing a lot more curvier girls, stuff, especially with the stomach thing. I think it's really important to have representation. So I've been kind of on a kick with drawing curvier women for a long time now. Obviously I'm going to go back and draw some other, some like different body styles eventually, but drawing the curvier body styles actually improved my anatomy that I was struggling with. Oh, thank you, Monica. I really, really appreciate you. That's really sweet of you to say. It's been a long road of self-discovery. If you ever like want to see the growth of where I've come from, you'll have to scroll all the way to the very bottom of my Instagram. I used to show my face. You might see a few pictures of me and whatnot on there. But I decided to go the VTuber route, just because I get a lot of anxiety having, my face on the screen and thinking people are staring at me. So anyways, let me get back to the drawing, but yeah, that's just one example. I'd love to at a future stream, if you guys are interested, I have it written down in my book. I would be happy to go over. I have a handful of drawings that I would like to show you and talk about and like what they mean and what parts of me they represent. So, but yeah, Cherry was my first attempt at exploring different body shapes, and like it's okay if you have a belly. It's okay, like we're human beings. We're here. Am I healthy? Am I taking care of myself? That is the important part. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm rambling a lot. I do that. All right, get back in here. Yeah, we'll see how much art I actually get done. This is part of the struggle, is drawing and talking, because I just really love talking with people. I have a pretty decent social battery. I work in retail, and sometimes after my shift, I'm just like, I'm just out of what I like to say, spoons. And I'm always worried, like, oh no, do I have enough to, like, I want to be able to engage with everybody and like have a conversation. But this feels a lot more fun than the conversations I can have at work with customers. So yeah, so if probably, like I said, going forward, I'm going to try to stick to Monday nights. I'm going to stream and try to get in a routine with that. Yeah, it's really important to me to create a supportive community. I do not, everyone's different. Everyone's going through something, and like I want this to be a space for people to relax and enjoy themselves. It's not a therapy box, but if you're having a rough day, you can say you have a rough day. Just try not to use anybody as like a therapist. But like this is hopefully just a space for everyone to feel like welcome, and I love sharing my experiences. That could bite me in the butt sometimes, but I think it's my way of connecting with people. It's very important to me. So, But I want to hear just as much from you guys as I'm talking. So please, anything you'd like to like share and talk about, just let me know. Time is it? 7:12. Okay. I'm gonna stream hopefully until about I'm trying to do 6 to 9 and see if I'm comfortable with that, but yeah, we'll see where we're at around like 8:30 or so. And if anybody has to leave at any time, do not worry. All of this will be uploaded on my YouTube afterwards. Currently, this is the only place I'm streaming from. It's kind of where I'm most comfortable. I don't have the internet speed to stream from Twitch and YouTube at the same time, unfortunately. But I might do that eventually. But I've kind of prefer YouTube. I might just be, you know, I don't know. Does it make me old? I don't know. I'll be here all night as long as you're... Aw, thanks, Monica. I really appreciate that. I'm really tickled that there's so many people here chatting and having a good time. It kind of makes the time go by, you know? And that's fun. I know I use a lot of like streamers or YouTubers, you know, especially when I was going through a hard time and I didn't have, you know, a lot of people to talk to and stuff. Just like, you know, definitely don't ever want to be parasocial. I know that goes around a lot, but I just really appreciated, like, especially when Game Grumps are my favorite. I just really love hearing friendship. I just love hearing people have a good time with each other, and it's really nice and relaxing to me. So I want to kind of create an environment like that. And make sure. Oops, did a new video start? Up. 1 second. And we're back. There we go. Yeah, should be in the description now, but yeah, if you want to find out where I'm getting this music from, go to Stream Cafe. They make, it kind of sounds almost Animal Crossy a little bit, but they have tons of cute little music videos, and they have like hour-long ones. I was using some lo-fi copyright free streams, but I had some people tell me they were falling asleep. I'm like, oh, you know, that makes sense. But hey, I fall asleep to videos and stuff all the time. If that's what if you want to use it for, that's totally fine. Just let's just see. My trip 2 years ago to Mount Rushmore with my family. Sure. I've never been to Mount Rushmore. Is it as cool as it looks? Or is it talked up too much? Oh man, I don't know if I have it in me to smooth out all these mushrooms. I may have to do that one off screen. This was definitely another one of those, like, I was very proud of myself for like filling in the whole paper with a bunch of detail. Oops. Here. Let's see. it was a nice trip and seeing the real Mount Rushmore and also learn the history, and there's a nice museum of it. It's let's see, Mount Rushmore. Oh yeah, you know, that's the I want to see the Grand Canyon, but I think eventually I will like to see Mount Rushmore. Oh gosh, what are the coolest things I've seen so far in trips? I've seen the ocean now a few times, and that was definitely really cool. I'm a little too terrified to get back in the ocean because I was in there I was like, okay, I can't see anything. I have a little bit of fear of like the open water like that, and a fish touched me and I screamed and I'm like, okay, I'm done. See, I've been to Vegas, but I only, I was 19, so I didn't get to go into a lot of places, but I did see the Blue Man Group there, and I got to see they have like a park, like a national park, in the area. That was really cool. Seeing the red clay and like the red rocks going from where I'm at over to the west was really cool because I flew over the Rocky Mountains, and just the geographical change was awesome. What, have I seen anything else cool? Oh man. Oh, I've been to Baltimore. That was an interesting trip. I was right there on the waterfront, the pier or port or whatnot. That was really cool. I don't know if I've seen too many. Oh, I know. I used to live in St. Louis, Missouri, and I've been in the Arch, but that was, oh no, I didn't get to go in the Arch. I've seen it back when it was like first kind of built, I think. The elevator was broken, and I was just sitting here thinking, we were about to go on a school trip for it. I'm like, I don't want to go up there if that thing's broken. No thanks. I don't want to get trapped up there. My young brain couldn't comprehend how an elevator would work with something that arched the way it did. I still don't. Ooh. It's the Wonka, yeah, dude, for real. The Wonka elevator is in the Arch. Oh man. Let's see. Well, since I'll probably be able to play games soon, I'm looking for games that are pretty chill, or they could be like Lethal Company where they're pretty crazy. I have a group of friends I could play that with. If I'm gonna oh gosh, what kind of games? I like to play sandbox games usually, but I know that's not really good for streaming. But if there's some like, I was thinking of playing God, what is it called? House Flip or something, where like you're a person that's a house flipper and you clean up houses and make them look nicer. Or if there's some like easy like story driven games you guys are interested in. Oop. Oop. So much snow. Yes, there's so much snow outside, so I decided to put snow on my screen. Hi Blazing, how are you doing? Whoopsies, there we go. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. Let's see here. Actually, I think for fun, for the sake of showing you guys kind of what I'm doing, so I'm gonna take off the layers that I've already put on. 1 second, there's that and that. There we go. So this is before, these are like after, so I'm adding this. There's gonna be a lot more depth and pigment and shadowing. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. See here. I've just been on a long tangent about this or that, because that's what I do. But I am currently working on updating some of my old drawings to have posted on my website to sell. Once I am done updating them, I'm going to send them off to a printing company and see if I like how they print stuff. I think eventually I'll definitely do stickers. I was given a website to print stickers on, but I just need to make some cool designs. I can do a whole sticker series probably. Trying to take things one step at a time because I overwhelm myself pretty easy. Oopsies, keep accidentally turning the eraser on. Do 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 do. Yes. Da, 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 da. Oh. Do. Da, 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 da. Oh. Whoopsies. Okay. Let's see. Right. Well, since I'm working on a video game character type picture, what are some of your guys' favorite video games? Do you have a favorite video game? Ooh, try ramen. Dude, yes, ramen. There's a good ramen place not too far from our house, and it's a really good price. I love me a good bowl of ramen. I always get the tonkatsu every time I go. Oh, the tonkatsu, it's usually a little bit of pork belly. The broth I think is pork based. Oh gosh, the bean sprouts, green onion. I always get a soft boiled egg in it, and a little bit of seaweed, I think. Lots of minced garlic. I think there might be bamboo shoots in it, but I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. It's really, really good. I've been having a lot of fun. Let me zoom out on this real quick. I'm actually, as far as like learning digital and whatnot, I've actually been having a lot of fun working with my traditional pieces with digital. Because for the secret, I did a Secret Santa this year, and some of you might have already seen it. Boo boo boo. There we go. Yeah, this picture. So originally, let me see if I can. Let me turn off everything else here. Whoops, not that. Okay, maybe that. Boop. There we go. So, except for in the blue area, I used the smudge tool and just kind of smudged it to smooth it out. But this is what it kind of looked like with just my color pencils and all that. And I really wasn't happy with how the background was turning out, so I just popped it into Procreate and did all this. And it was really fun. And it just really kind of brought the whole piece together. And I've been having fun kind of trying to, whoops. Nope, stop. Blend my traditional stuff with the digital. There we go. Let's see, Yam Gong. I'll have to look at that. I have to look that one up. Let's see. I don't think I've ever heard of that one, or I'm very much like, if I go to a restaurant and I've been there before, I probably have the one thing I get every time because I know I'll enjoy it. Right. Well, this has been really nice, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. It is a lot more fun when you have people to talk to. There we go. Oops. Oh, that looks so much better having the background all smoothed out. And I'm probably, like I said, I'm gonna add another like layer on this picture to add some more shadowing. Let's see. Oh, your favorite is Steins Gate? Yeah, that's one of my husband's favorites. I just watched it for the first time I think like a year or two ago. It's really, really good. Let's see. Keeping off. Oh, thanks, Monica. I appreciate that. I always found so much joy just like watching other people like, you know, either work on art or playing games. It really does kind of like feel like you're hanging out with people, because sometimes, you know, for one reason or another, like maybe someone needs that, you know, and I think it's a really nice thing. It's super cool how streaming has like evolved over time. You know, because like, yeah, there's a big old snowstorm right now, and like, yeah, sure, I would love to like go hang out with friends and stuff, but like I can't leave the house, and this is a great way to like hang out with people. Oh, thank you, souls. I appreciate it. I felt really bad I accidentally goofed in the other stream earlier. I accidentally did a no-no. I accidentally came off like I was promoting my stream, and that was completely my bad, and that was not my intention. But I know now I'm not gonna do it again. There's etiquette for streaming. There's just a lot of again, more stuff I just gotta learn and be careful on. So. Yeah, I felt really bad because I do not like to ever come across like that to people. Yeah. Yep. Just you gotta take the lesson with stride and move on from it. I struggle a lot with apparently pretty common if you know you have ADHD, neurodivergent, rejection sensitivity dysphoria, and it kind of is like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe it. You know, it's if I just don't always know if I did something wrong or to upset somebody, and sometimes it comes out of nowhere and it's very surprising, and I always feel really terrible, like, oh no, what did I do this time? And it can be kind of hard to separate, like, oh, maybe someone was just kind of being mean versus like, oh, I truly, like, I just, you know, it's not bad, I goofed up, but like I just have to learn from it and move on. But it can be really hard because I don't always catch things, and I feel terrible when I don't. Wow, you've been on YouTube since 2006. Gosh, I think that's about the time I started. I don't know if I had like a YouTube account until way later. Holy cow, yeah, YouTube's been around for a long time. Oh, man. Let's see. Go. The hardest part is with mixing my traditional with the digital is like really trying to blend in the two, so they like, you can't really tell, but you kind of can. I kind of want to keep people guessing a little bit. Oh man. How far am I? Make sure the video is still going. Okay, awesome. Let's see, I think I might take the headphones off for a little bit. There we go. Ooh. Oh. Have the headphones on too long, gets a little warm. Here. Let's see, that's good. Oh yeah, it's streaming is like, you kind of like, I know I did. I got really like, ooh, I romanticize things really bad. It's a habit of mine. Like, oh yeah, I want to do like all that, and then like you know, you get into it, and like getting started can be a little tricky, especially if you like can't, like, you know, I was very graciously given the computer currently that I'm using, like I said, made of spare parts by someone that's just really passionate about computers. And it really, I've had it for I think about a couple years now, and just like that was such a blessing to be able to start. But like, you know, when it comes to streaming and all that, it's, you know, you gotta keep up on the best technology or whatever. But I hope that maybe, you know, the way that I'm going about it can kind of show like you're gonna start from bare bones. Everyone wants to get to the finish line, aka me. I have a problem with like, I see the end goal, and that's part of ADHD, is like I see the end goal and then they're like, oh, there's so many steps in between. And I start getting overwhelmed very quickly by all the steps. So like it will take time. Things are always a process. It's just like, you know, my self-discovery journey, like it's a process, and I have to let the process work. I can't just always have everything all at once. And it's just and that's the problem with social media, is like the instant gratification of social media. And part of my time management, it's like, okay, if I want to make time to do this, how long am I scrolling on my phone? You know, like through Reddit, or I refuse to download TikTok because that's just asking for it. I I always have friends, they're like, oh, you should download TikTok. I want to send you all these things. I'm like, you can send me your TikToks. Just send them through my Facebook Messenger or Discord or text message. I will watch them. But that is definitely a trap for my brain. Let's see, been learning. Yeah, I find it, it's really important for me to share my neurodivergence, and when I've only been diagnosed since 2021, and sometimes I know maybe it might seem like I talk about it a little too much, and I was just really gun-ho at first about it because I was like, oh man, I have all this information, I have a word for things, I have a reason, because, you know, for a long time you just think like I just thought I was nuts, or like I'm just really freaking weird and I have it, like, well, yeah, I have issues. but like getting the official diagnosis, it's like my whole life flipped upside down, and I was really excited about it for a long time, and then recently, I think within like the last like year or so, I started really noticing I wouldn't say negative, but like not knowing for 20, 30 years, you know, I went through life really struggling, but I blended in just enough that I fooled everybody. And I also had a physical disability when I was younger. I was born, both my eardrums did not form fully correctly, so I had severe hearing loss, and I was delayed in that way. I think I was held back in 3rd grade, but I started school like 4.5 years old. Let's see, I don't have a TikTok, Twitter plan. Yeah. I do have a Twitter, but that is another website that I just feel like is just, I do not like it. I know it can be a good way to engage for my content. I just feel like we got slim pickings for social media. I don't know about you guys. But what was I saying? Anyway, so yeah, I've been kind of struggling with for a while, severe burnout, and like just not getting any kind of treatment for most of my life. And so everyone's like, oh, I just had, they called it a learning disability. I was in resource, and a lot of it was dictated around my hearing loss. Well, in fourth, fifth grade, between those 2 years, I was able to have surgery on both my ears, and the doctor was able to basically fix and make me an eardrum on both ears, and I could finally hear after that, and a lot of things changed after that. But you know, I got into high school, and you know, I had trouble. I had a lot of trouble. Middle school too. Just digesting information, learning. I was very self-conscious because I just felt like things didn't stick in my brain. One of the few things that stuck in my brain was just art. It like came naturally to me. Oh, cool! I'm actually almost done filling in the background. But like, again, you know, whether it was society or school or whatever, I just didn't get a lot of support. You know, like anybody pushing me into what I naturally like was interested in. But you know, by the time I had my ears fixed, I'm like, oh, I don't have a disability anymore. But then they were saying something about a learning disability, and I was like, I didn't know what that meant. And I think that was code for I was neurodivergent. You know, I'm in resource special education, but it's I don't know. It just, I got missed. But like I just you know, I chameleoned a little too well, but I feel like that changed a lot after I hit puberty. I was not handling anything, emotions, anything. So the last few years have really just been me learning what my boundaries are, and like that it's okay to say no to things. It's okay, and it's hard work-wise. I've been at the job that I've been in about 10 years, I think, this year. And it's not a great job if you're neurodivergent. It's not a great job in general, but once I learned more about myself, I was able to, I was very open and wanting to share with everyone around me at work, because I didn't want to be treated different, but I wanted to, make sure I wasn't pushed beyond my means. And I made a lot of great, my work family, Monica's in here. She's one of them. She's no longer there. Thank goodness, dodged a bullet with that one. But like, I was actually able to start being myself, but, boundaries not only come in work, it comes in, with your family and your friends, and then, not being medicated at all. I had nothing for almost 30, I didn't start, until like a year or so ago. I didn't start taking any medications to help with anything until about a year or so ago. So I was just like running on empty all the time. Yeah, absolutely. One of the reasons I still work where I do, I am really concerned about going somewhere new and being bullied. Again, I was bullied pretty bad at one of the places I was at. And I at least now have the piece of paper that says like, hey, don't do this, but it's really sad that it took that for people to not, be horrible to me, push me too hard. But I think it's really important to share my journey. I try not to too much, because I don't want to sound like self-centered or anything. But talking about it really helps. I've had 7 years of therapy. I felt like I needed to heal my heart and my soul before I could heal anything else. And therapy really helped a lot with that. And I slowly, over time was able to build healthy relationships, healthy boundaries, and, just function a little bit better. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I am really terrified to start anywhere new. Everyone at my current job, like even an old assistant manager was like, you know what? He's like, don't stop drawing, keep drawing. And like, the fact that my work family is so supportive of me just venturing with my art just means the world to me, more so than I can ever, repay. One of them, she's no longer there, but I got married 3 years ago this year. She bought me this iPad that I'm drawing on right now. And it was on the wedding registry, and I kind of had it for like, if people wanted to go in on it. And I was just floored. If I didn't have this right here, right now, like I don't know where I'd be. Like, that's what I was saying earlier. Not everyone can afford the most expensive things or get all the tools to stream. It can be easy to start and stuff, but not everyone has like the time and the money. And I'm very fortunate, and I've worked very hard to accumulate a position where I can do this. Because right now I'm just doing this for fun. I've sold some art. I've done some commissions. People always ask me about commissions. I may do some in the future, but I'm going to be very strict with them, because I work with customers all day already at my job. And there's an aspect of the stress of making sure that I'm doing, I want to make sure I'm doing a good job. I want to make sure that I make them happy. But it's just very, very stressful. I would much rather just draw what I want to draw. I don't usually even follow trends either. The fact that I did a Christmas picture this year was because I decided to join a Secret Santa. I did a Halloween picture, which was the Gummy Worm Witch, which I'm very happy I finished that. If you, gosh, I believe I have a video up on my channel. I spent, gosh, I think I do. No, I don't remember. Maybe, oh, I don't know if I ever uploaded the finish. I was meaning to upload the time lapse of it. I think I did on my Instagram, but that was one of the first streams that was my first stream. It was Halloween a year ago, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't very I didn't know much about digital, and I thought I had a handle on it. And I realized halfway through that I completely messed up the layers to a point where, like, I didn't know what in the world I did, but I was so close to being done, and I couldn't finish it because I couldn't figure out how the layers worked. Whoops. But that one is also up on my Instagram and stuff now, and that one was a Halloween one. I'm not one to follow trends or do things when you're supposed to, and that's probably not good for the algorithm, but let's see. Coolness. Let's see here. If I ever commission your work, I'd ask for something open-ended with creative freedom. That would be really awesome. I think the best thing you can do then is just like give me a general idea and what I try to do. So I am really good at like an overall envisioning an idea. But again, it's the steps that get there, right? I can't think of what the steps are to get to the final product. So it makes it really hard to see the end goal sometimes. But maybe as I get like a little more confident, especially in digital drawing, the fact that I can like pop on a simple background really just like takes the picture to the next level. I don't have the time to draw full time because again I do work, but I just want to keep creating and see where it goes. I have two actually, technically 3 characters. I have 3 characters that are in the works that are more of explaining myself or expressing myself. So 2 of them, let me pull them up for you really quick. Oh, that's looking so much better already with the background. Give me 1 second. Where are they? Boop, boop, boop. Works in progress. There we go. This is it's a little big. Here we go. This is Neuro and D. And the full name's Neuro and Divergent. It's a joke, neurodivergent. These are basically this is basically what it's like in my head. The autistic side, which is Neuro here, the mime, and then Divergent, which is the ADHD part of myself. They're sisters or siblings or whatnot, and they drive each other crazy. But you know, they have to work in tandem, right? And these are 2 that I came up to represent the struggle that I have with both, or like the beauty of having both. So those are ones I'm working on soon. Let's see here, back here. Whew, man, I've been talking a lot. Once you get me going, I don't stop sometimes. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Once I get accustomed and get more like in like routine with this, routine's really important for me. I want to find some ways to like give back to the people that have supported me, so I will be pondering that for sure. I will keep being awesomeness and coolness, souls. I will. Appreciate it. Do 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 do. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Thanks for letting me ramble. It's something that I do, and again, another one of those things I felt kind of like ashamed of, you know. I was definitely one of the like quiet children when I was little because I didn't want to stand out too much. But I've been working really, really hard at accepting the neurodivergent part of myself. It's very important. If even a little bit of what I say helps somebody, that would definitely make my day. That's awesome. Thank you. Dude, it's one of those, like, if you've ever, I've had to like do some test recording, right, just to, you know, make sure everything sound good. I'm like, I don't know if I like how I sound or not. Aw, I appreciate it. It's been a long journey. It's still not over. The journey of art and journey of learning yourself, it's never over. I have a lot to thank for the people that are in my life who like accept me for who I am, and like that is definitely a gift that is can never be repaid. I always like to joke around with my mom when my brother was diagnosed with ADHD, but like apparently there was a time in the diagnosing criterion that like you couldn't diagnose both autism and ADHD. It had to be one or the other. And of course nobody wants the A word, you know, that's bad juju or whatever. And I would tell my mom, I go, well, do you remember how I took care of my Barbie dolls? And she's like, oh yeah, I would have, and I collect dolls now. I got back into it the last couple of years. I love dolls. But all my dolls, they had a Ziploc bag with all their accessories in it, so I wouldn't lose them. And they were laid very neatly inside plastic containers, laid flat with their hair perfectly neat so they wouldn't get all messed up. And then I would always have like a separate little box, like plastic box that had like spare parts or things that lost their pair. And that's how I still treat my things. You know, like they're very important. They need to be taken care of. And I'm like, nobody thought that was a red flag? I guess not. I also played with Hot Wheels, and yes, I did line the cars up in a row. I liked lining them up straight. If the people that work with me, they can definitely see how meticulous I am in my work. I have a routine, and I have a regimen that I follow to work the most efficiently. Oh man. So another idea. I always find React videos pretty fun. I don't want to do too many, but if you guys want me to do some fun reacts to some like silly videos, maybe I'll pop on TikTok, you know, on the computer, and we can watch some videos, because I like to laugh and have a good time. So anything to get me giggling. And maybe I can do where I have you guys submit me videos. I'll have to find a way to do that so it doesn't flag the chat. I think it can be a bad thing to post it in the chat. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. I've thought about starting a Discord, but I just that's that whole stretching myself too thin. I just do not have the bandwidth to keep up with that as well as everything else. But I would like to find a way so I can communicate with everybody better that are followers of mine. Oh, here's a good question. What are some of your guys' favorite content creators? It doesn't have to be strictly like, you know, streamers online. Like, do you have a favorite celebrity, musician? Like, tell me about it. Do 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 do. Almost done filling in this background. Let's see, I'm obsessed with Wordle right now. It's a word game, so I follow a lot of people and see how they play the game. Yeah, I have a friend who's really into Wordle. It's a little I get my brain glitches really bad with stuff like that. Let's see, React view. Wait, Jiffy. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, React video. Yeah, it's always fun to do some React videos. Maybe God, I'm such a child. I bet I like the laugh or lose kind of thing. It's not hard to make me laugh, so that would be the real challenge for myself. If you give me a fart video, you're probably gonna win because I'm really childish with that stuff. Oh, you know, you like some of that ASMR, Christina? Yeah. No, that sounds really creepy. I have to I would have to get one of those they have these special microphones that look like ears, and it's literally makes it sound like you're whispering in someone's ear. But oh yeah, maybe I could read a short story or just read something that's really interesting to people. Maybe some poetry. I'm down to try anything because I just want to like have fun and create stuff. I love my art, but I can only pay attention or focus on something about, especially with my art, probably 3 to 5 hours at a time. And I know that seems like a lot, but like sometimes I'll do 3 hours and I'll take a short break and then I'll do a little bit more. But like in the grand scheme of things, I don't get things done very fast. So that's also probably why I don't want to do commissions just yet, because I just don't know if I want that pressure. I'm concerned I wouldn't get things done in a timely manner. So that's that learning, you know, your boundaries, right? Yeah, I could be making money off doing commissions, but I just know that's probably not in the ballpark for me right now. I more am enjoying just sharing my process with you guys. Gosh, man, if I did like a Bob Ross paint along or something, that would be fun. Wonder if I can translate that digitally. Yeah, if I do this more and kind of like get in tune with it and enjoy the routine of it, I'll start adding more stuff that I want to do. Let's see here. Let's see. I love Nickups, it's funny and pretty cool. I love Maxillian with the fighting games. Okay. My husband's a huge fighting game guy, so I will look into these guys for him. Let's see. Let's see, a few VTubers, and it was cool last year. I had VTubers come to hometown last. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, how does it? Okay, Souls. How does a VTuber come to a convention? Are they okay with the illusion of themselves as like their human selves being there? Because I've been wanting to play the angle of, you know, I'm an alien here, that was born on Earth, and I have my human side and my alien side. I switch between the two. Let's see. Thank you, Christina. Yeah, what the H? I almost left. Your normal speaking voice is actually pretty good ASMR. I appreciate that. I was in choir for, oh god, what, 3 years. I really like learned to use like my diaphragm to talk, or I have a very like low register voice, and I hope it's soothing. I was worried I sound like stuffed up and all nasally and whatnot. Let's see, like a virtual paint and sip. Oh, a virtual paint and sip. That sounds like a cool idea. Read like the Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, you know, I don't know. I've seen the movies, but I've never read them. Oh man, that would be really fun. I would have to like gauge if people are really interested in that, because isn't that a pretty like long series? I keep pulling you back in, Christina. You'll never leave. Oh man. Oh, you guys made 2 hours fly by real good. I appreciate it. See if I finish up, probably hang out to about 8:30 or 9 o'clock and call it. This has been a really good like test run, even though I completely had some technical difficulties at the beginning. Sorry. It turned out really good. I'm really happy. And on Mondays are, you know, darn Mondays. Garfield has the right idea. Start of the week can be kind of blah, so hopefully it's like a nice, just a nice relaxing hangout and to start your week and recharge a little bit. I am, like I said, I'm going to try to make this a routine to do these on Monday nights from 6 to 9. Currently, this is what I'm going to be working on is I'll try to switch between different drawings too, so I'm not always looking at the same one. But I'm going to work on fixing these guys up for the website, and then we'll have to go from there. And to anyone that is lurking, thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Oh man. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. I think that's the other hard part, sorry, random tangent, that can be a little tricky about streaming is because, like, I do have people I would like to, like, watch on certain days and follow, but, like, I had to really think about, like, what schedule would work for me, and unfortunately that might be when other people are streaming, so, but there's other ways to support people, but, okay, it's all about, you know, a lot of people say they don't have time to do stuff, and we technically do. There's a lot of, I'll call it filler. You know, again, the scrolling on the phone, like, you know, just watching YouTube, like, you know, if there's something that you really want to do, it takes a lot of effort, and there's no instant gratification for everything. So that's the major turnoff. I think, one of the artists, he's an animator. He's worked on a couple of big projects. What is his name? I think his name is Ethan. He said a lot of people, you know, that are doing art, they're just like, they're not okay with the times that it's boring. You got, like, there's gonna be really boring times when you're working on stuff. It's not all like glitz and glam all the time. He has a lot of good advice. Let's see. Wonderful. Oh, 9 books in the oh my goodness, 9 books in the Chronicles. I don't know if I could read 9 books. Let's see. I see there with cameras. Oh, okay. That's really cool. I was wondering how, like, a VTuber would show up at a convention. That's cool. Have I seen the movie Titan AE? I have not. I've heard of it, and I know it's been around for a long time, but it's on my list. My husband really enjoys mech stuff, so I think he would like that one. Well, I'm glad to make you laugh too, Christina. I'll make you calm, and I'll make you laugh. So, oh, look at all these pointy edges I gotta work around up here. Oh no. Oh man, what have I done? That's the gotta be okay with boring part, is like just being really meticulous. I gotta work around all these little edges and not like do this and color over stuff. And there might be I guarantee while I'm doing anything digital, there's probably a ton of stuff that I don't know that could make my life a lot easier. So if anyone ever gives me advice, I will take it. Because I tend to make things too hard on myself. Let's see. Oops. Do-do-do-do-do. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This music. Okay, I'm just gonna restart the video. There we go. Okay. Nope. There we go. Yeah, this is the song I have linked in the description. It's only an hour, so I have to like restart it. I wish there was a way I could put it on an endless loop. Maybe there is. That's probably something I just don't know how to do. Oh man, 7 degrees cold. Oh, it's 27. I thought it was saying it's 7 degrees outside. Oh. Oh man. All right. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of the things I'll have to really start doing is just like I have right next to my desk, I wrote like a ton of different like projects I can work on. I have actually so many in the works that's a thing that tends to happen with me is I'll get so many things started and I don't finish things. So I've been really that was one of the first things I did when I started my Instagram was like I did not have any finished drawings to save my life, and I had some I was really proud of, but like they just weren't done. They got left unfinished, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish all of these drawings. And I did, and so I tried to. You don't want to stifle yourself too much when you're doing creative projects. I think it's really healthy to have a handful of things going on because I don't know. I might get bored of working on this, and I have other things I can work on. I can always come back to this. Kind of takes the pressure off a little bit, but sometimes you get a little too deviated away. And then before you know it, you got a bunch of projects, which is the list next to my desk. But I try to use that as like, oh, I have stuff that I can do and I can stream and whatnot. The harder ones, like I said, are the traditional ones. I would have to get like a nicer camera because the only thing I could do is use my phone and like do it that way. But I feel like I'm a little like all over the place when I'm doing traditional. Like I have pencils all over the place. I'm constantly like just fidgeting around and it's I don't know if it would be fun to watch. So I might just stick to my traditional stuff just being in parts for now. Let's see. I know some people are always asking how I do what I do with my colored pencils, and I would really like to show how. It's a lot of there's definitely like planning when you're doing digital stuff, but I feel like there's a lot of things that I can undo and redo and like, oh, I don't like that, take it off, you know. But when I'm doing my traditional work, it once it's on there, it's on there. Thanks, guys, I appreciate it. There was that Ori and the Blind Forest picture. I think I had to start it over a couple times. There's a couple of my projects where I messed up the line art and it was really obvious and I just screwed it up so bad, and you can't fix it. But I think that's also the beauty of traditional art is I've just had to learn to work with my mistakes. Like, there's a point I'm like, I'm not redoing this again. I'm not like I just want to get to the next part, darn it. So like one of my favorite projects, it's on my Instagram. I clearly messed up the leg proportioning, and someone was really sweet and on a page I follow to help me see where the error was. And they did it in such a nice way. It wasn't like, oh, you dummy, you messed it up. Like, it's supposed to look like this. And what I ended up having to do, you could still kind of see it, but I was able to kind of hide it with coloring. There's a lot of my drawings, like, you'll never know that I messed up on something unless I say it, because I think everybody can see it, but they always say I wouldn't have noticed a thing if you didn't mention it. But I hide my errors in the way that I color, or I'll just do something on top of it. But that has made it like easier in the long run, that like you just gotta draw. It's not gonna be perfect every time. Just draw the thing. Because I understand absolutely wanting everything to be absolutely perfect, but just like life, it's not. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Let's see. Be okay with your mistakes. What did Miss Frizzle say? Make mistakes and get messy. I think that was her quote. And I love that. Bob Ross, happy little accidents. Because sometimes the accidents end up making my drawing better. I'm like, no, that's not what I want. And I'm like, oh wait, that actually kind of works with what I'm trying to do. When everything's all said and done for my my website, I will let everyone know. I'm really excited. I'm basically using Squarespace, as I mentioned, and I pay like a monthly fee to use it, and so you know, I'm not necessarily losing out on money to me personally because I haven't sold anything on it yet, but like it's really important to me that it's there. I tried Etsy, and you know, and that's an okay place if you're just trying to do something. I don't know that. I don't want to say it like that. It just didn't work for me. Etsy's not the best. A lot of big companies aren't. I just felt like things weren't selling there, and I would pay for my stuff to be on there, and like I have to pay extra for them to like promote my stuff, and I didn't get to make the website very personal to me. The one that I'm doing it all from like whatever, like they have templates and stuff on Squarespace, but I'm just editing it the way I want it. And I'm hoping it'll be more appealing for people. Now I've been zoomed in for a while here. Whoopsies. Whoop. That's looking so much better with just smoothing out the background. I'm going to add more, like I said, more, probably a darker blue around the edges to kind of make it like it's got more, like it's a tunnel and it has depth. Oh, let's see. Okay. Well, I think this has been a really good first stream of the year, minus the little hiccups. I'm very, very happy. And it's nice people that take the time, like you guys, to come watch these streams. I know how important it is, like this kind of engagement, and I know you're taking time out of your day to hang out, and I really appreciate it. And I know I keep saying that, but I really appreciate it. Do. I'm curious to see how far I can take things. Give it a good old honest go. Yeah, the world and life is pretty crazy. Oh man. Very excited for this new computer. It's sitting right next to my old one. It was probably better I didn't like switch right away with the stream I was doing today, because I have, even with everything set up almost the way I want to, I still had issues getting the stream going. I'm gonna have a fellow, really good friend of mine come over. He's also been on YouTube for a long time. He was in the chat earlier. Name is Exemplar Kyle. If you just like some funny gameplay and just really funny dude, go check him out. He's coming over to help me set up my computer and like kind of just figure out like the best way to like do some stuff. Because he's been doing YouTube stuff for a long time, so he knows a little better than I do. Zoom, zoom. Oh man, you made me, reminded me of the zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Sorry, that is some Xenon girl of the 21st century. Man, those Disney originals used to slap for me when I was younger. Xenon Girl of the 21st Century had all of the aesthetics that I love for like just really like what the 90s would think the future would look like. My VTuber kind of has a similar like outfit and whatnot. I love just the metallics and the bright colors and the iridescent stuff, and it looks really tacky, but it's my favorite. I love it. Oh gosh, I'm so close. Yeah, the whole art can be kind of boring. I know I said it already, but this right here, this is like meticulous. It's not fun. It's kind of boring, but it needs to be done because the overall like look that I'm going for will pay off. Thanks, souls. I will keep it up, darn it. I might have to put a nickel jar by my screen though, just in case. Oh man. How's that look like that? There we go. That looks better. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Ah. Do, do, do. Mm-hmm. Da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. Oh man. I don't know what was with these little like circles that I drew. I was trying to like draw, you know how in like found footage or like camera footage, like with the dark vision on, there's like those floating like dust particles and stuff. I was trying to mimic that because there's a lot of that in Hollow Knight, but I don't know if I did that very well. But I kind of feel like the space would be too empty without them in it. Do, 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 do. Thank you, souls. I appreciate it. I really have just been enjoying the colored pencil with the digital. I really think it gives it a unique look. Oops. Excuse me. Oopsies. I really appreciate all the encouragement. I really do. And the hardest encouragement to get sometimes is like from yourself, you know. There's always gonna be something stopping you, and you just have to do it sometimes. Is that what Shia LaBeouf says? Just do it. I think probably one of the biggest messages I want to give people is like, you know, you just gotta do stuff at your own pace. I have a really bad problem with comparing myself to other people, which I'm sure a lot of us do. I feel like I'm really far behind some of my peers, but you know, I'd rather do it and, you know, it not go the right way and to not do it at all. No. Doing nothing is worse than doing the thing that you want to do, at least to me. It is 8:30. I'm gonna try to finish just filling in this background. I know it didn't seem like I did much, but it's a lot of meticulous little work. I'm gonna finish up this background and probably call it a night, so give me be a little bit longer here. It's also good to have like to have like little goals, like oh, okay, I got the background done, but it is quite the big part of the big picture. It's still gonna make a difference at the end of the day. No. Yeah, I want this to be something that I look forward to and not, you know, have a hang up about every little thing, you know. Almost there, almost got it. Oh, yeah, my hand's starting to cramp up a little bit too. I'm not sure if I'm drawing at a really good angle or not. I'll have to look into something to hold this iPad in a different place. Alright. Almost there. So close, yet so far. So close. Oops. There. We're almost at the finish line. Let's see here. Alright, we got this little bit right here. Alright, let's fill it in. Oh, all right. Oh man, my wrist. All right, let's take a peek here. Like I said, I know I haven't done too much here, but let me take off. Oops, not that one. Okay, so far I only have 2 layers. One is like the background and some shading. The other one I did some shading on Hollow Knight in the front here on his body. But so you can see what it looks like before. Very grainy, very messy looking. And this him himself is very flat. There's not a lot of dimension to him. I know the game's like 2D, but they have some really good, I think, like cell shading going on. So like I added this layer to give him some more shadowing and contrast, and then just filling in the background, smoothing it out, completely just like lifts the drawing up a little bit. Just those few little things so far, and I have more plans for it. I'm really not sure if I'm gonna like what was it? Give myself a death wish with trying to smooth out all the mushrooms. I'm gonna try to do some other things. I might leave that as is, but add some other fun layers. But yeah, that's what we got. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna be back next Monday, 6 o'clock. I'm gonna try to get in a good rhythm with this. Hopefully I'll have the new computer all set up and ready to go, and hopefully there's not gonna be any technical difficulties, but I think that's just part of it. So I appreciate everybody in here. Souls, Monica, Christina, Maya, I know Brian was in here, Kyle, and Blazing. Thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. Jay, thank you. From across the pond, they say. Thanks for taking the time. I know you're in a different time zone than me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day here, guys. Thank you very, 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 very much. I'm very flattered, and just happy to be able to chat with you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.